Hey everybody, welcome to another Shadows over Innistrad draft. So starting out here, we've got our uh, first pack. Um, so looking at what we have, Uninvited Geist and Dauntless Cathar are probably the ones that get my attention most here. Um, so trying to figure out which one we would rather take. Um, So 2/2 Skulk deals combat damage, transform. You have a 3/3 that can't be blocked. Dauntless Cathar. Uh, it has if it dies, you can get a 1/1 flying spirit token back through its ability when it's in the graveyard. So let's see. There's a lot of blue cards. There's only a few white ones. I'm gonna go with Dauntless Cathar. I White in general might be maybe that's a stronger color than blue, so see if we can go that direction. There's a Stitched Mangler here, which is pretty good. There's Paranoid Parish Blade. Not really much else that's capturing my attention this early. Um, I'm almost thinking I'd take the Stitched Mangler. Now, of course, I'm wishing I had taken the other card last pack, but um, there's also Pyrehound here, which in certain decks can be good, but um, yeah, none of the other ones here are really pulling me out. Expose Evil, but I don't really want to take it this early. I don't want to tie myself to white. So I'm gonna take the Stitched Mangler here. So Stitchwing Scob, Voldaran Duelist, Thraben Inspector, Watcher in the Web. Some decent cards here. Thinking maybe the Scob. Um, yeah, I mean that's pretty good. I think that's probably the best one here. And we do already have one blue card. Now I'm regretting passing the Uninvited Geist, but of course that's what'll happen. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, Aberrant Researcher, Ghostly Wings, Jace's Scrutiny. What else do we see in here? Some green cards, and green and black. So maybe somebody else's other folks are red, red and perhaps white. Only one white card in here. Um, so I think it's Aberrant Researcher. Maybe we wheel one of these. I don't need Ethereal Guidance. I don't think any of these other ones here are really pulling me into another color. So I'm going to go with Aberrant Researcher. I mean, we've already seen a few Jace's Scrutinies. Um, so there's Daring Sleuth, Cathar's Companion, Emissary of the Sleepless, Not Forgotten. I'm almost thinking Daring Sleuth just to get, an early creature that we can play, even though it's not anything that amazing. We don't have any other clue synergies right now. Would I rather just get a Jace's Scrutiny? I think I'll take the Jace's Scrutiny. I mean, who knows if that one's going to be useful for us. Okay, so there's a sleep paralysis here. Um, that's in our colors. Uh, I mean, Dire Swine is decent, but we're not really. I don't know if we saw much other red or green that was anything too great. There's an Emissary, the Sleepless, but we only have one white card so far. So I think this is pretty much, we just want to go with that. Okay, just for win or press for answers. What do we think? Just for win, press for answers. If we end up going into a madness deck with another color, that could be good. Let's take just the win. It's an instant too, so that's pretty good. So, Storm Rider Spirit. I'm a little concerned that our curve is already looking pretty high, but that's not bad. There's a reduce to ashes here, which can be okay, but I do like Storm Rider Spirit. I'm going to go with that. Stick with blue. Wow, the uninvited Geist Wield? How is that possible? Huh. Alright, that's really interesting. Well, I mean, we did have gotten all blue cards so far. Um, I can't remember was there another good blue card in this pack that another player would have taken? I can't even think. Oh, no. So yeah, I'm really surprised at that. Uh, so yeah, we're just gonna take it now. Do we want Deny Existence? Or we could get a Wicker Witch. In case we go for some Delirium strategy, I guess. Um, I'm just going to take the creature. Are we really going to play Seagraph Scob? Maybe. Maybe we need a 2-drop. Don't think any of these other ones are particularly interesting. I'm just going to take it. So Ghostly Wings came back around. What was the other one? There was a Jace's Scrutiny in here too, I think. I mean, a lot of our creatures will probably have flying, but this can also be good for removal on an opponent's creature. So I'll take the Farbog, I guess. Okay. So we're really open for another color here, which is great going into pack uh, pack 2. I didn't see, I think red was probably the color we saw the least of. So that might mean we want to focus on that going back around the other direction. I'm trying to think back. I can't remember really seeing any decent red cards. There's the one late reduced to ashes. So yeah, definitely looking to see what color we can focus in on. I mean, white is a possibility. You know, we still have that. Um, okay. So what's our best option here? There's a Puncturing Light for removal spell. Sanitarium Skeleton, but that's not really too useful for us. If we were Madness, we can go black. With twins, there's a Solitary Hunter, which is pretty good. There's a Silent Observer if we want to stay in blue, but I don't know if we need to do that. We could go green, get something like Watcher in the Web. Um, hmm. trying to think what. I don't know if Rise from the Tides. I don't think we're gonna be that spells deck. Hmm. May I take the Insolent Neonate? Yeah, I'm just gonna take that in case we go that direction and get, madness. So Abyssinian Missionaries can be good. There's a Howlpack Resurgence, Hinterland Logger, Quilled Wolf, another Silent Observer. So there's 3 green. I'm tempted by Abyssinian Missionaries, but we don't have an equipment. Um, that's another 4-drop. Could go with Quilled Wolf or Pyrehound if we. No, but I'm looking. I really would rather keep our curve a little bit lower. There's also Morcut Necropod. We did see a Sanitarium Skeleton, but not sure if that's going to come back around. There's a Rancid Rats if we were going black. I'm going to go with the Quilled Wolf. Okay, so there's Just the Wind is the only blue card. Kessig Forge Master, Blood Mad Vampire. That also has Madness. There's a Moorland Drifter. Olivia's Bloodsworn in black. Sage of Ancient Lore. Ever After, Return to You. Okay, it's kind of expensive though. I don't know, I'm tempted by the Blood Mad Vampire. Right now, so I mean, we have Ghostly Wings, which is a Madness outlet. We would have Insolent Neonate, Stitchwing Scob. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the right pick here, but let's try that. Maybe we do go red. Okay, Geese's Bidding. There's a Rush of Adrenaline. There's another Quilled Wolf. So let's see, we've got 2 red, got a white and a green. Not interested in Hulking Devil. Boy, I'm stuck as to what's the right call here. I'm thinking maybe just getting another Quilled Wolf. Alright, Thraben Gargoyle could be nice. Furtive Homunculus. Tormenting Voice if we do go red, that could be another good Madness outlet. Maybe Tormenting Voice is the right answer if we stick with red. Yeah, let's go with it. Ooh, there's a Rabid Bite here. Thraben Inspector. Harvest Hand, no. Boy, now I'm tempted back by this Rabid Bite. I'm surprised that it's left in here. I'm also a little surprised by the Thraben Inspector, but I mean, there could have been some other nice cards in here. I know I'm really waffling here as far as where I'm gonna stick with my colors other than blue. But I don't know. I think Rabid Bite is just too good to pass up. I'm gonna take it. So there's a Watcher in the web. Compelling Deterrence, Gatstaff Arsonist, Crow of Dark Tidings. Of course, I'm still getting pulled in all different directions here, I feel like. Um, hmm. Guess I'll go with the Arsonist. Hmm. Provisioners? I mean, black seems we're too late on black. There's also the land, the dual land, in case we want to splash for a color, or splash for something in green. I think I'm just going to go with that for now. Okay, so there's the Silent Observer. There's a Moldgraph Scavenger, but not really a clue deck, though. Just a Puncturing Light. Thinking Silent Observer. Just go with that. The other Silent Observer wheeled also. I'm not super excited about playing those. Maybe I'll just take a dual shot. Let's take a Vessel. I'm not going to be playing that. Top tiers are leveraging to a graveyard. I'll take it, but I don't think we're going to be playing it. Alright, let's take that. Sure, but I don't think we're playing it. So, looks like we're blue, and then we're still haven't really committed to either green or red here. Didn't really see much in the way of blue cards, playable blue cards in that last pack. So this last one should be interesting. Bound by Moonsilver. Okay, Spiteful Motives. So Throttle, Niblis of the Dusk. Seasons Past. It's just tough because the mana cost is so high. Let's see, how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we just take Niblis of the Dusk. I mean, Spiteful Motives is nice too, but we need to have enough creatures. But yeah, Bound by Moonsilver. Oh, I wish, yeah, would have been good being been in white, but yeah, I'm gonna take Nibbles of the Dusk. Okay, Rattle Chains. There's a Sleep Paralysis in here too. Cast Spirits as though they had Flash. That's not a spirit. Silent Observer. That's a spirit. So I think we take Rattle Chains. 2/1 flyer for 2 plus some nice abilities. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we'll get. Okay, another Rabid Bite here. There's also a Drown Yard Explorers. let's see, 5, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm thinking taking the Rabid Bite. If we got past that, there's 2 other green cards in here also. We're at 18. 12 creatures. Yeah, I think Rabid Bite. I think we just have to take that. Okay, so there's a sleep paralysis. There's a game trail if we did want to splash red, but I don't think we're going in that direction. How are we looking? Okay. Can we afford another sleep paralysis? I mean, what other options we have here? I don't think nagging thoughts. We're not going to really have a lot of madness outlets. And then there's also wolves, but I think we can take sleep paralysis. Ongoing investigations. Wow. Well, yeah. So I think that is going to be the pick here. Maybe we'll wheel. There's 3 other green cards and a blue card. I bet we will wheel one of those. This one we don't really care about. Maybe Jace's Scrutiny or Mulgraf Scavenger would probably be the best, but yeah, clearly we want ongoing investigations there. Card's just great. Briarbridge Patrol. There's a catalog, but I don't think we need it. So that's another 4-drop. Um, which we're curve is not looking too great. I mean, we've got a lot of 2-drops, but uh, yeah, I don't want to pass that up, so I'm going to take it. So there's another Just the Wind, Silent Observer. Maybe we just want another Just the Wind here. How many do we have? We only have 1 so far. Yeah, I think I'll go with another Just the Wind. Stitch Mangler, pretty good. Yeah, I think that's the pick. Stoic Builder, not effect's not going to be as good as Stitched Mangler. So nothing really in this pack for us. We're not going to play Cyberlin Snapper, I don't think. So we're just going to take the removal spell and take a Throttle. Another Sleep Paralysis. I mean, I know it's expensive. Um, I don't think, we already have 2? I don't think I'll play another one, but I'm going to take it. Yeah, 4, I mean, 4 mana is expensive for us. So we got 3 green cards here. Which would I rather have, Drowned Out Explorers or Furtive Homunculus? Oh boy, I really don't want another 4-drop. Yeah, this is it. Or would I take that over one of these? Maybe I would cut Briarbridge Patrol. Well, I got it. I don't know. I don't know. That was probably might not have been the right play there. Um, I'm just gonna take the enchantment that could actually be useful. All right, so we got Mulgraf Scavenger back, so I'll take it. Put that away. Put that away. All right, let me bring that window back up. Okay. So yeah, interesting draft here. I think we ended up in pretty good colors, especially, we got the ongoing investigation. So that was really huge, I think. Um, yeah, I think we did okay. Um, so let's see here. I need to cut four cards. I don't know if Vessel does too much for us. So Moldgraph Scavenger looks for Delirium, but I don't think anything else. Yeah, I don't think anything else cares about Delirium. This cares about instants and sorceries, yeah. So it wouldn't help for that. So I'm gonna cut Vessel. I'm gonna cut a Silent Observer. Um, so need to cut two more. Don't really want to cut our 2 or 3 drops if I can help it. I mean, maybe we don't want 2 Quilled Wolves. I mean, is 4 sleep paralysis, is 3 sleep paralysis one too many? Silent Observer, I mean, that could be. I mean, there is some uh, synergy with Rattle Chains, but I don't know if I would keep it just for that since it's just a 1/5. So I need to cut 2 more cards here. Take out a sleep paralysis. Maybe, do I want a Wicker Witch? I mean, it could be good for Delirium, but again, I think I only have that one card that cares about it. Then we'd end up 15 creatures. Let's see what this looks like. There we go. So, okay, so we're really heavy on the 2 drops here. I mean, which, doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing if they're all going to be effective. I don't know, I might want, maybe I do want one more creature in here. I bring back in the Wicker Witch. And I take out, maybe I take out Adjust the Wind. I mean, especially since I don't have, yeah, I don't really have, I have the one Madness outlet with, what was it, Stitchwing Scob. Oh yeah, there's also Seagraph Scob here, which is just a 1/3 and not anything that impressive, but yeah, it's just something we can play early. Um, let's see, anything else we want to consider here? Hmm. I mean, maybe we could have used like another one, maybe one other big creature to kind of help finish things off in the game, because the way things are looking now, we'll probably just have to try to get through in the air mostly. Amaran Researcher, Scob, well, Uninvited Geist if we can flip it, Niblis. We've got Ghostly Wings to give something flying, although don't have anything like huge, like a like a werewolf to kind of pump up, or to not pump up, but just give some evasion. But ongoing investigation, if we can get that, it should help, you know, stabilize things for us if we can. So I think I'll go with this and let's see, sort by color. So we got 6 and 16. We have one, yeah, we have one dual land there. If I do maybe 10-6. Yeah, I'm always a little uncertain as far as these, distribution of uh, lands. What's going to be the most effective, especially here because we are mostly blue, um, but we have a good number of green cards here also. So we do have the one dual land there too. I mean, I could go 9-7, but I feel like we're gonna need blue early. So try this and see if that makes sense. Let's see. I'm wondering if I need one more, if I need to swap one more island out for a forest. Got 5, 2 mana spells, 2 are sorceries, 3 are creatures. So it's really only 3 creatures that we're looking to play, 3 green creatures we would look to play at by turn 2, which is really not a lot. So I think I'm okay with this. So yeah, like I said, interesting kind of draft how things went there, I think. We'll see how this goes, and yeah, I'll see you for round 1.